was.
Shaq was good. I think Shaq's pretty good, though.
Shaq had his time.
Shaq had his time.
Yeah.
You can't stand the rain.
Look, Shaq had hit songs. Your generation can say what the fuck they want to say.
I mean, if you get Biggie on the track, I mean, can't really say shit about that, but like, I feel like Dame.
He had Meth and RZA on the track too.
Yeah, he did.
It's hot back then. He started off, but Dame probably a better rapper right now.
Wow, Kevin Durant.
Who else?
Laying it down.
Yo, so let's play some tunes. Did you think of any records to play? You know, we're on in New York City, man, prime time. So, you know, you ain't thinking none? What are you playing right now? What are you listening to?
Let me see. Freddie Gibbs.
Who were the Gibbs and Madlib album?
Yeah, crazy.
Stupid.
You want to play that Palm Olive real quick for the people?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want to play Freddie Gibbs and Madlib?
Let's do it. Kevin Durant's here, bro.
So
this is what Kevin Durant listens to.
If KD requested it.
That's what I'm saying. Let's play it. Let's play it.
If I played it, it'd be a problem.
Absolutely.
Why?
But you're not Kevin Durant.
I can only play it on Sunday nights from midnight to 2.
You're not Kevin
Oh,
Durant.
you don't like, I see.
Yeah.
Because it's, it's underground rap. You know what I'm
So
saying?
you don't like playing underground music on the radio?
Not at prime time. No.
Why not?
Well, because it's mainstream in prime time, that would defeat the purpose of underground.
What is mainstream?
He would like to.
I personally would love to. I just know that people in the car with their kids.
What is mainstream music?
There's politics when it comes to music. People want to hear their favorite record.
It's not politics.
I understand
Yes,
that.
there
It's not
is.
politics. No, the politics is, let's just be 100, is most of the people in their car right now, when we play this Freddie Gibbs Madlib song, they're going to hear some great raps. They like to sing along with songs with melody and things in their car. And because of how people listen during commute times, it's not really political.
I get that, but you don't like to cater to the people that like Freddie Gibbs?
No, I like to
Every
cater
once
to
in a
people.
while?
I like to cater to people who give ratings. Those people.
There are specialty slots. Like
I mean, sometimes it's about the art, too.
Yeah, of course.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah, this is Walmart right now.
That's how you balance it out. I'm supposed to be here to fight for the art. Big corporate.
But now we got you. We can play Freddie Gibbs.
That's why you in that chair and you right.
Exactly. Big corporate bro. With small underground Rosenberg.
So shout out to our guy Freddie Gibbs, man. Kevin Durant riding for you today.
For sure.
Yo, look, Kevin Durant, Brooklyn's own. You don't. I can't run with that.
I mean, that's cool, but
It's not saying nothing about Maryland. Yeah. Honestly, the reason I do it is because I love to antagonize Knicks fans.
I know, I get that too.
That's really what this is about.
I've seen that walking around in the city. Yeah, the Nets fans, Knicks fans got a little thing.
Well, it's not even that. Like, my thing is, I'm first of all, for Brooklyn to have such a team, you know what I mean? I think it's great for the borough. That's part one.
Yeah.
Part two, their merch is better. The Brooklyn, the Jersey, it's just better than the Knicks.
Black and white
it is what it is. And then three, personally, it's my own personal feeling. I feel like the Knicks have taken advantage of their fans too long. I don't feel like they've invested in, this is my personal thing. I don't feel like they've taken the fact that they have the most lucrative franchise in NBA and really invested in building something that, the fans deserve.
Like what?
Like a team that actually goes to the playoffs every year.
Trying.
If that's good enough for
They
me.
trying.
If that's good enough.
I mean,
and I'm a Lakers fan. I'm not even,
So why you even worry about the Knicks?
Because I'm in New York City.
Yeah. But, I mean, they trying.
Yeah, they don't cut it. After, how many years has it been?
I get it, but it's hard to get the best players.
Yeah, apparently so. Some of them don't even consider it. They don't even take it even seriously.
It's hard.
Well, what is so hard? Why is it so hard?
I mean,
because it's not like they don't have the money.
I think a lot of fans look at the Knicks as a brand and expect these younger players who, in their lifetime, don't remember the Knicks being good. So, like, I didn't grow up with the Knicks. Well, I seen the Knicks in the finals, but kids coming up after me didn't see that. So, that whole brand of the Knicks to them is not as cool as, let's say, the Golden State Warriors or even the Lakers or the Nets now. You know what I'm saying? It's like the cool thing right now is not the Knicks.
Was there any truth to the fact that Jim Dolan came on my other show, the Michael Kay show on ESPN, he came on and said, we're definitely going to get someone, blah, blah, blah. There are people who say that once he said that, he lost you and Kyrie. Is there any truth to that?
No, I don't think me and Kyrie even heard that.
Well, you can listen to my show every once in a while. I wouldn't kill you. But I understand.
Listen, man, he's on Hot 97, man. Take what we could get. We got Kevin Durant, man.
That's a great point. I'm very happy.
Man? You talking about Michael K. Yo, Michael K., you worry about your own shit.
I'm already got scared that, like, why Kevin Durant go on Ebro's show? Listen, this is Ebro's work.
Because he wanted to talk about rap, that's why. And he wanted to come on New York City where people are on in the morning and talk to the city.
Listen, I'm thrilled. Now, real quick, so back to let's go to the finals for a second. Last time I saw you in person, last time I saw Rich Kleiman in person was before the game when you were coming back. And we talked about the space you were in, how excited you were, and you felt ready. Since then, there's been this narrative of were you pressured to come back? Do people blame the Warriors? I just want to ask you face to face. Were you? I assumed you were just excited to get back after it.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yes, I was excited. I was like a kid. I wanted to play. It was the finals. You don't get an opportunity to try to win three in a row. So to be out there, I wanted to. I was working to get to that point. Now a lot of people said, a lot of people, Warriors might have pressured me, but they probably saying that they could have stopped me from myself. You know what I mean? Just trying to put up a wall and say, no, you're not playing. But nobody would have stopped me at that point. I was going to play no matter what. So
Did you know it was high risk? Did you think that coming back would?
I thought I was going to go out there and actually just cruise through the game.
And you did. And that was what was so crazy. The first 5 minutes you were. Did it feel as easy as it looked?
It felt good. Yeah, it felt like I was in a series now. Like we had 3 games to try to win this, and I was in it. And I was thinking about how he was going to get back home. I was thinking about that stuff as a basketball player, being in this series. But
So, in this process of recovery, getting back to 100%, we've heard talk about you coming back faster than anybody, new technology. Don't believe
still
that.
human.
Take your time, right?
Still human. It's taking a lot of time. Everyday process, man. It's tough, to dive into it every day. 2 or 3 hours of just rehab, just trying to get back strong. But there's nothing, no speed, accelerated process. I'm just working just like everybody else who ever tore their Achilles.
So Nets fans should go into this season expecting that they will not see you this year.
Yeah.
Now, in your brain, I don't know as an athlete how this works. Do you think about how you're going to adjust your game?
Yeah, every day. But I don't know. It's too early in the process. Depends on how I feel and what I look like. As I'm coming back, practicing, getting my rhythm back. We'll see. I know mentally I'm on a level where I've mastered who I am as a player. But that was before I got in. But I still know the stuff that I was doing. So hopefully I can just
pick on the little guy.
Figure it out as
I
I go.
got you.
As I get my legs under and keep getting better.
What do you want from, as being a part of this organization now, is the expectation, do you guys talk about your last year they went to the playoffs. This year, Kyrie's going to be leading the team while you're injured, and then you guys come back together and lead it together. What is your expectation as a team? What kind of ball you guys going to play?
I don't have any expectations as far as where we want to end up at the end of the season, but just playing solid basketball. I think last year that team was a young team and turn the ball over a lot when you're young, make mental mistakes, and I think having veteran players that won a championship, Kyrie, myself, DeAndre playing big time playoff games, we can tell the younger players the focus level that we need to get at to, limit the mistakes. That's all it is in the playoffs.
What do you think is I feel like I got to know you at the beginning of your career practically. It was the first time I interviewed you. So I've always known you to be a great dude. And I feel like at different times there's misconceptions about you. Like people, I don't know what it is. I don't think people think you're a bad guy, but they definitely think you're averse to talking to people or you're sort of a misanthrope. What do you think is the biggest misconception people have about Kevin Durant?
I don't know. I don't really think about shit like that. Some people don't understand why I love the game of basketball so much, but it's not really for them to understand that. I think sometimes the way I look and how I approach things as a basketball player in practice and the games may ask people why I do shit that I do, I'm very quiet on the court. A lot of people say I do weird shit out there, but I just really enjoy the game. I'm trying to figure shit out while I'm out there, so I don't really enjoy any distractions, so I stay to myself. That's about it.
Did you ever consider the idea of going back to Washington to play? I know that's been put out there. Why does the idea of playing at home, does it seem annoying, the idea of playing at home?
What are you talking about? No, it was so fast.
No, when I knew that, every time I've ever asked him, I've known the answer is no, but I've never said that because I've never interviewed him publicly. But why? Why is the idea just annoying of being at home?
I played up until I was 17 at home, so I played all my time. It's time for me to explore other parts of the world playing basketball.
Is it there any concern that the Redskins are so bad that it could leak into every part of the DC?
That is one thing, I worry about, of course. The curse, I guess, of the Skins over the sea. Yeah,
where are you at with that right now? They fired Jay Gruden this morning. What is wrong with this team, man? They are literally cursed.
I have no clue, man. I have no clue. I've been trying to wrap my mind around it for the last 5 weeks, man.
Are you still dialed in? Are you watching every week?
Yeah, I'm dialed in. I wouldn't say I'm watching every week though. Not anymore.
You didn't watch that yesterday. That was a good choice by you.
But
Did
as long as the Giants and the Cowboys lose, Eagles I'm cool with.
Oh, really? You don't hate the Eagles that much?
No, it's the Cowboys and the Giants that.
Wow, that's interesting. A lot of people don't only hate the Eagles even more than the Giants.
Because you're tired of them winning.
No. I mean, the Cowboys ain't really won shit.
No.
I mean,
Recently.
Not since he was a kid.
Since I was a youngster, but they talk like they won everything.
Oh.
They get the marketing like they did. Yo, they on the TV all the time, man.
Yeah, I get it though, but there's a lot of Cowboys fans in DC, and that's annoying. But Giants fans, they cool.
Do you think it could ever change as long as ownership is what it is? Like, do you think the Redskins are doomed as they currently stand? Because I don't know that it'll ever get better with Snyder as the owner. I don't believe it will.
I think it will.
You have faith that it's not, that it will not always be bad. And if they get the right GM and start over again, you think it could happen?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like we had our chances. Like last year, I mean, Alex Smith done it.
What kind of defense you running, boy?
Yeah, it was awful.
That was crazy. And we just had some bad breaks. Everybody get their chance. I think our chance coming.
Oh my God, I feel better now that Kevin Durant feels this way because I've been not.
But he's just a positive guy. If you haven't noticed this whole conversation, right?
It is.
He's very focused
positive.
on what he needs to get done. He's a positive guy. He's quiet. He's to himself. You know what I'm saying? We're happy to have you, man. Brooklyn's own Kevin Garnett. He's here, man.
Who's Kevin Garnett?
I mean Kevin Durant. Sorry, Kevin Durant. Disrespect. It's crazy.
I fuck with KG too.
Well, he was in Brooklyn too, though. And he was in Brooklyn too.
I get it.
No, that's true. And he has a movie coming out. There's a lot going on. I get it.
So let's play another record, man. Top 5 MCs. Let's go, man. Who's your top 5?
Oh, here we go.
That's what y'all doing?
Yep. Let's go. Let's piss off the internet.
Of all time?
It's your top. It could be today. however you
Drake.
wanna do it. You said Drake. Okay.
Were you legit mad in that one night when Drake was talking shit? Was it like friends who actually want to punch each other in the face for a minute?
No.
It wasn't ever that serious.
No, Drake knows. He knows. He knows he can't really talk shit to me on a basketball court. He's like, it's gonna always backfire. So yeah, he just does that, I guess, for the crowd. But he knows. He understands. But yeah, Drake.
Yeah.
Shit. And you gotta go the 3 that everybody gonna say: Cole, Kendrick, Drake.
Okay.
Cole, Kendrick, Drake, yeah.
Man, I like Thugger.
All right, young. Yo, his album's great.
But he's got a new. I just heard a new record of his. Pretty
Play a joint with Gunna too. Hot.
One more.
There's too many rappers for me to just put a top 5.
Just right now. Just
That's crazy. You put me on the spot. I got too many friends in the rap game. You know what I'm saying?
It ain't about friends though.
It
Sometimes
is to me. To you, that's your jam, though.
See, that's one of the reasons he doesn't talk that much.
Exactly.
So he doesn't have to have people hit the phone.
You want the Hove at 5?
And Gunna.
What? Oh, Hove and Gunna.
No, just Gunna.
Just Gunna.
So Jay, you put Jay-Z on a different list.
Yeah, he's just like he's like the only one on this like Mount Rushmore.
Right.
It's tough, man. They're not gonna be that mad at you. They put out, and these things
Ain't
change
nobody
all
gonna
the
be
time.
mad. Yeah,
these things change all the time.
Matter
Next
of
year it could be
opinion.
something else. Like we could do.
Like tomorrow can be somebody else.
Tomorrow, yeah, it could be somebody else. But now you do have some all-time greats up here.
Yeah,
Definitely. Drake, Cole, and Kendrick all time.
They still going.
Yeah, they're just getting started.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Drake record? It's a lot, man. All right, let's go with Drake album.
Take care.
Take care.
And if you're reading this, it's too late.
Now, I've noticed you're very generational too. Like you were like, that's a different generation. That's I hear that a lot. Like, because I'm older, I don't really think in those terms per se. I kind of put it all into a same pot. You do that same thing with basketball?
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna come a time when we're all gonna be looked at as washed. Like, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? 36, 37 is gonna be a young fella that's 19, 20. Like I used to do it, and then it's gonna be. I gotta make a choice. Am I gonna like hate on just a little bit and tear him down just a little bit, or support him?
I'll tear him down a little.
Yeah, you decided.
After you dunk on him?
They gonna definitely keep me young, you know what I'm saying? So I see a lot of older dudes that's not really into the younger generation. I don't want to be one of the cats.
Do you have a place that you see yourself being all time in terms of how highly you? Because I mean, you're one of the all-time great at this point? Do you have a place that you want to end up?
No, I believe I'm a flawless basketball player. Wherever that puts me.
Yeah, that's a good spot to be in.
I like to hear about the stuff that you guys do off the court. So can you tell us about your charity foundation and what it does?
I mean, just, I got AAU teams that give back. Guys that I grew up playing with, coaching my AAU team, so that's giving back to the after-school program that we built last year in the neighborhood that I grew up. So just giving kids different opportunities, or more opportunities, and provide more resources than I had coming up.
Now, I also noticed now you big time. You got the boardroom.
ESPN Plus, baby.
You know what I'm saying? You got your own show now. You sit around, you chop it up, talk big money talk. You, Jason Williams, Kleiman. Watched a couple episodes. A lot of money talk on there. A lot of life lessons.
Content is key. You got a lot of experience and knowledge, so it's exchanging information.
Right.
People about what's going on behind the scenes of the sports world, business world.
Do you have a so far in your business life, investment life? Do you have a major mistake that as a young person with a couple of dollars in their pocket, that you look back and you're like, yo, that was a major mistake right there?
Yeah, just investing in people, too many other people, where you want to just see everybody shine and you giving money just cause. I think more so than anything. I'm up, you want to help so many positions to succeed, but sometimes that don't work and you lose a lot of money in the process. Taking care of everybody, so I just kind of tighten my circle up and the way I move.
Do you have any ventures moving forward beyond just the boardroom and the because don't you have a production company too or something like that?
Yeah, we're doing all that stuff with the boardroom. We got a couple shows coming out. It's all under one umbrella. Charity, all that stuff.
Do you miss anything about Oklahoma City?
No. I mean, the times that we had, we can't ever get those back. The moments that we created out there, I definitely think about those every day. But no, I don't miss anything there now.
Not even the restaurant? It was delicious.
No, that closed the second the Yelp reviews were too bad. So
is that really what happened?
Yeah.
People were that
I
mad?
don't know, just the Yelp reviews, but it was a bad reaction to me leaving, so they couldn't have a KD restaurant in the heart of Oklahoma.
Did that, so here's my question. Does that make you feel bad when people are that angry, or does it let you know, like, damn, people really love me and they're hurt that I left?
At first, I didn't even know people cared that much. You know what I'm saying? And especially in Oklahoma City, and then once I felt that reaction, it was just like, I must be a damn good basketball player. That's what I thought, and it was weird to see people react to me and change the teams, but that's the nature of sports.
Did you feel it again when you made the choice to come to Brooklyn and leave the Bay?
No, I didn't really feel it too much like that. I felt like some Warriors fans were disappointed that it ended like that and wish it could have went longer, but it wasn't that type of reaction.
I would love to hear from you as one of the premier players in the NBA, right? Over the last few years, everybody's gotten used to it, right? Like the whole greatest players moving together, getting on teams. That's probably a new phenomenon in the last 10 years, right? Where I remember, I'm older, so growing up, it was like, this is your team. Magic Johnson's a Laker. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Patrick Ewing's a Knick. That's what it is. I would love to hear from you on what made players change that, or is it the players that's changed, or is it the teams that's changed, or what changed now that players don't stay with teams the way they used to?
When the best players in the league just making decisions, dictating who they want to play, joining up with their friends, making moves that they want to make, the rest of the league just follows. So, guys like KG got traded to Boston.
Is there something in, like you said, as a player, and knowing that you're an elite player, understanding your value and taking kind of control of your destiny? Is that also a part of it too?
Yeah, I mean, the goal is to perfect. I mean, for me, I guess, is to perfect your craft and to make a lot of money. And I feel like a lot of my peers feel the same way. You want to play with guys that are just as good as you, that understand the game just as much as you. You want to play. You don't want to be on the timeline of a GM. They might be thinking, let's go young for this season and figure out we got a young guy that we want to develop, and you got a player that's 7, 8 years in his career that want to experience what a championship run is like. So yeah, he should make that decision to go play for the best team. I feel like a lot of guys did that.
In retrospect, can you believe how talented you, Russ, and James Harden was? I mean, that's arguably from a talent standpoint as good a big three as there's been. It was a different time in everyone's career. That's a pretty incredible group to have together.
Right, today you can say that, but back then James Harden wasn't even an all-star. He wasn't even looked at. He wasn't even on the ballot.
Were you surprised when he turned into who he turned into?
No, not surprised because he just needed an opportunity. He was the best bench player in the league at probably the second year in the league, so we knew it was good. But once he got traded, it was just like that whole momentum that we had just went out the door. You know, so we were trying to find so many players to fill in for James Harden, but he's really remarkable, right? Yeah, he's one of a kind. You can't put anybody in his shoes. So.
Where does that loss in the playoffs to Golden State, when you were on OKC and you guys had a real chance to do it and you had the lead, where does that be the hardest ones that you dealt with?
It doesn't rank in the top 5.
Really?
No, I mean, we lost game 2 at home in 2012 to Miami. That was a tough loss. We lost game 5 against Memphis at home. It was a 2-2 series. They went up 3-2. Like, those were tough losses to me. I really felt like we had an opportunity, we had some momentum. We playing against 73 win teams, and the Spurs, who were 67 win team. The Cavs were the best team in the league, most talented team. So I'm like, we got an uphill climb. Let's just see what we can do. But these other seasons, I felt like
you actually had it.
Yeah.
Right. His name is Kevin Durant. He plays in Brooklyn. We should not get our hopes up to see him play this year, but we will anyway, because that's how human beings are. And we're going to be excited when it happens. Let's play another tune, man. So we ran a Young Thug joint. Ran Freddie Gibbs. I mean, that's a big spectrum. So that's
Dre. That's not what you do.
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I do. That's not what I do.
Do dudes beef with you over that?
Of course. All the time.
Like, a lot of rappers don't like you.
I've had rappers dislike me. I don't know. Me and Drake are good. Rosenberg says we're not.
You're not great. I don't say you're bad. You're not
I
great.
thought they were okay.
Not great. Me and Gunna are great.
Really?
He's young now, but in 5-6 years, y'all gonna be great.
Well, if he keeps making hits. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep making the hits.
How are you and the baby?
Me and the baby are great.
Really?
That's my guy. Me and the baby?
Yeah.
What you think about his album?
What do I think? Oh, I think it was great. I think he did a great job.
You into it?
And by the way, people are overlooking that the baby dropped 2 albums this year and had 2 #1s this year. People looking right past that.
Yeah, I think right now he's the hottest. I think it's his spot right now.
Yeah.
Hottest in the game.
No, Gunna's.
You think Gunna's hotter than the baby? Come on. You're a Gunna fan. You love you some Gunna.
Gunna's dope.
I mean, they're both really dope, and they kind of
they are. They both are hot. I feel like they both are on that level.
The baby this week though, the baby got it.
Yeah, the baby got it.
Yeah, this week is.
But if Gunna would have dropped this week, he'd had it.
Oh man, this is
How committed are you? Are you listening to new rap every day? Like, are you?
I try to, yeah. It's hard. So many artists out. I try to figure out who the guys are. I like new sound.
Do you what's the newest artist that you like right now?
Yo, it's completely
That you
foul,
think
man.
ain't really blown up yet, but this should blow up.
I like a lot of IDK.
I was about to say,
Marilyn
what do you think about IDK? I was on my next thing. That album is getting. I gotta say, that album I think is getting a little slept on. For how fire that album.
For sure.
It's a great album.
I don't know. Not enough.
I don't even pay attention to that. I pay attention honestly to like what people are saying, how great the
Okay,
songs are.
so you work at Apple. Are people saying a lot about the IDK album? Like,
Yeah, I play it a lot. On my Apple show, I play it a lot. On Hot 97 New York City, gets no burn.
It does on Sunday nights, midnight too.
Why not? So why not?
Because he ain't prime time yet.
He got some music on there that could that people actually like.
Yeah, and there's
But
people in
you should
Brooklyn who
try it
got
out.
great jump shots. They're not coming out with the Nets.
But I'm saying you should try his music out
You know what I'm
though.
saying?
But I
You
think he
gonna
could be
try
on the Nets. He could be on the Nets.
No, he could absolutely not.
how do you
If the Nets were Drake, Cole, Kendrick, Young Thug, and Gunna, that was the five
Well, yeah,
KD gave us a
right,
minute ago.
but he'd be the 9th player.
No,
10th
he wouldn't.
player.
No, he
He
wouldn't.
could be on that team.
Yeah, he could.
He would not
He
be
needs
on
a
that
chance,
team.
coach. You got to put people in the game.
That
He'll
ain't
be
how
a-
this works,
he'll be a
man. They
second
got the
round
G
pick.
League for that.
Yo, he'll be a second round pick
I
that can
agree.
start on a lot of teams.
I'm telling you.
That's what IDK is.
That's what, all right, so let's play his, what name a track on the album you want to play? I like Alone.
Me too. I think Alone's the best record on the album.
Yeah, yeah, that is the one. Yeah.
Let's play Alone.
I mean, I do this. I do this. Yo, KD, man, feel free to stop by any time when you got some free time. I mean, you're not too busy. You know what I'm saying? You chilling. You live right down the street.